Hey everybody, happy Halloween. Today I'm continuing my exploration of the Buldak fire noodles line from Samyang. Here's today's offering. So the two previous ones, I did the corn version with the corn noodles, and last time I did the, what was it? The cheese version. So you had a powdered cheese sauce that you made with it. This one just is straight up spicy chicken flavor. So maybe this is the base one. It comes in this black package. As always, the artwork on these is incredible. So with these noodles and the two previous ones, they came with this fairly large packet of what I lovingly refer to as fire chicken sauce. It is an incredibly rich roasted chicken flavor, but incredibly spicy Korean hot sauce. You can get it in a bottle. I have several bottles in the house. Delicious, but super spicy. This one also came with a flake pack, which was sesame seed, and it looked like dried seaweed cut up into little strips. So those were the two flavoring packages. And I'll give you a look at the noodles here. Red and fiery as always. I'm expecting the heat level to be pretty similar to both the corn and the cheese noodles, which were incredibly spicy. As I mentioned, I have a couple bottles of this Korean fire chicken sauce, and to spice up just regular ramen, I'll put maybe a dime-sized drop in the noodles, and it is enough to just spice the whole thing to a high level of heat. This package is probably a good 2 to 3 tablespoons of that fire chicken sauce, and it's just incredibly spicy. So as with the other noodles, it's a fairly big, thick noodle. You boil these for 5 minutes, then you add in the fire chicken sauce and the flakes, and there you have it. Incredibly red, rich, a bit diabolical looking. It's a big first bite. It smells incredible. Oh. Okay, let's give it a go. Yeah. I mean, I don't have them here to test them side by side, but that tastes incredibly spicy. Much spicier than the corn, and much spicier than the cheese version of the Buldak fire chicken noodles. I mean, it's got a really nice flavor. The one thing I don't like about this line, the Buldak line from Samyang, is the noodles just tend to be a little mushy, a little too mushy for me. The flavor's good, just not a fan of the noodle itself. I have a couple different noodles. Wow. It is definitely spicier than the cheese or the corn versions, and it's just not stopping. Like, the heat is building in my mouth. The scary thing is I have another package that I may try in a couple weeks that is labeled 2X spicy. So my goodness, this is hot. Red all over my face. I mean, it's hot when you first taste it, but it's not so overpowering that you can't get some of that chicken flavor. And again, it's a very like deep roasted chicken flavor, which is really nice. I mean, I can't pick out any of the seaweed that was in the flake pack. The sesame seeds maybe add a little bit of a crunch, but what is happening is the build of the burn is building over 20 or 30 seconds and is much stronger than when you take that initial bite. My nose is running. My mouth is absolutely burning and on fire. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the ingredients on this one and compare it to the corn and the cheese one, because it is just a much different burn. Again, initially it's much hotter, but it's that delayed 30 to 45 seconds in, it's still kind of peaking and it's still burning. Wow. I'm worried for the 2X one. I don't know if I have it in me to do it. I'm gonna sit here with it for a minute because it's still peaking. It still hasn't reached its maximum. Like, my whole mouth is burning, and my lips are tingling. I mean, this might be fun as a challenge. There's no way I'm eating this for enjoyment. It's just too hot. And it's not that good where I would put up with the heat. It's okay. But I think this has got to be one of those things where it's more like a get your friends together and see if they can eat hot things, because my God, that is hot. I think it's finally starting to peak and burn a bit in the back of my throat now. So, wow. I mean, if you're up for it, give it a try. This is not a daily noodle, though. Have an amazing rest of your day.